Old matter item number 1. None appears dismissed on opposition. Weekly list item number 2. Item 1 dismissed.
My lord, item number 2, my lord, I am for the appellant, but in the meantime, appellant expired, my lord. So I may be permitted to take steps for
Not now, sir. When did he expire?
My lord, I may be permitted to take steps.
When did he expire, sir?
6/1/2022.
Yeah, we are already in August. You should have taken steps by now, sir.
My lord, in the out of state, he has died, my lord. And yesterday I got information that
Not like that, sir. There's so much delay. Then what is the matter about?
my lord, matter of a commission of endowment
Sorry.
in a bid process of the land. The petition appellant was the highest bidder and deposited 1,80,00,000, 68,000 some odd, my lord. That has been forfeited by a single judge, my lord. Honorable single judge forfeited the entire amount. So why, for this reason, the audit appeal has been filed.
By now, you should have taken steps, sir.
My lord,
You should have taken steps by now.
my lord, yesterday night I have taken instruction that your matter has already been fixed. His daughter said that my father was expired in Srikakulam. I have not yet obtained the copy of the legal death certificate and the relevant documents of cremation at Puri Swargadar. They have sent in through fax, my lord, through WhatsApp, my lord. Lordship, kindly have a glance the cremation.
Sir, not like this. Let's ask him to wait. Right.
I'll file an affidavit in support of that.
It is stated that the appellant has expired in January 2022 itself. Sorry,
6/1/2022.
6 times to take steps to bring the LRs on record. List on. November 21st.
My lord,
21st November. Weekly list item number 3.
oblige.
The memo is taken on record. Dismissed as infractions.
Weekly list item number 4.
This has rendered infructuous, but I am to speak few words, my lord. In organizations are granted without application, they are admitting students, examining them, and compel the university to pass their result, but without affiliation. Difficulty arises in the case of the students. That's why, my lord, it is infructuous only to submit to the orders passed
All right. Consider the
in
appeal
the
state that
interest of students, but in students to suffer.
yeah, the writ appeal has been rendered infructuous. It is disposed of as such. All right.
Weekly list item number 5.
None appears dismissed in opposition.
Weekly list item number 6.
None appears dismissed in opposition.
Weekly list item number 7.
Item 7 and 8, both are similar matter. That became a manner infructuous, and no instruction also received from the client.
All right.
In the meantime,
Dismissed as infractuous.
Weekly list item number 9.
item number 9 infructuous.
Infractuous. Disposed of.
Lordship, Mr. Professor's name before the opposite party.
Weekly list item number 10.
None appears dismissed in opposition.
Weekly list item number 11.
None appears dismissed in opposition.
Weekly list item number 12.
None appears dismissed in opposition.
Item 13.
Infructuous, my lord.
Infractuous. Disposed of.
I may be pardon to make mention, my lord, item number 10 and 11, not pressed.
10 and 11 not pressed. All right.
Memo I am going to.
Weekly list item number 14.
None appears dismissed in opposition.
Weekly list item number 15.
None appears dismissed in opposition.
Weekly list item number 16.
My lord, on behalf of Mr. B.B. Swain, I am for the petitioner, my lord. My lord, Keonjhar district
Pondando Gram Panchayat, through situated with 10 km radius of mines operating, the area has been extended for mines affected area.
What are you saying, sir?
Well, similar matter before weeks weekly item 83 order passed.
What is he saying?
1000
What
Biju
are you saying,
Pakka,
sir? I'm not able to understand what you're saying.
1000 Biju Pakka Ghar Yojana.
He's saying that recently your lordship has passed similar another order similar to this case. Give that order.
Directing distribution of houses.
This is regarding that distribution of Biju
Biju
Pakka.
Pakka Ghar.
What order you passed? I don't know.
I don't remember. What order is it?
जो collector,
Oh,
district collector
examine.
examine.
Yes.
You make a fresh representation, sir, permitting the petitioners to make a fresh representation. Indicate the grievance made in the present petition. And after following up on such a representation to seek appropriate remedies in accordance with law, the petition is disposed of.
Weekly list item number 17.
None of these dismissal not possible.
Weekly list item number 18.
Here minors have come up with a very intricate problem of the villagers residing in a village jungle. Kindly visualize one thing. There is one village panchayat called Patkumunda. This Patkumunda panchayat minors comprised of two hamlets. One hamlet is called Patkumunda Jungle, another is called Patkumunda. Patkumunda Jungle minors are comprising of 50 to 60 families. They are residing in the jungle itself, surrounded by minors the sal plants. This is acting as a natural barrier so as not to allow the elephants to enter into the village or to destroy and damage them. What these other villagers are doing, they are minors taking away the plantations, minors unauthorized illegally. That is what we are suffering. Minors to protect the village, minors these jungles and all these. Minors government formulated a scheme that all villagers, minors relating to that particular jungle, they should be involved and a village level committee should be constituted, vigilance committee should be constituted. These people, they would see that that particular jungle should be protected. But straight away, I'm coming to the instruction. After I filed this affidavit and counter affidavit, thereafter an additional affidavit was filed. And in that additional
the order dated, it's set out in the order dated 2nd December 2019.
2nd December 2019. They are this order was passed. That was enclosed to the additional affidavit. Thereafter, I requested number of times, kindly constitute that committee so that we will protect our jungle because this is our life. In the meanwhile, 1 and 2 persons died because of the elephant attack. That is not also disputed replying the affidavit. Or except saying in the affidavit that has been complied with. What is this specifically whether the committee has been constituted or not? And if not constituted, when it will be constituted, all these things are not being involved, except saying only one sentence, there is a village dispute between Patkumunda and Patkumunda jungle. That obviously that would be there. Otherwise, I could not have come here. I wanted to protect my hamlet, Patkumunda, that jungle, because we are residing in the jungle itself. That is what minors should please to direct to give an affidavit whether this letter, that letter of their officer, that has been complied with or not. If that would be complied with, I think that jungle would be protected and everybody would be protected and our life, bread, butter, everything would be protected.
Yes, Mr.
My lord, the counter affidavit dated 12th July 2018 at page 3. The reason behind this is, I have stated, regarding formation of village surveillance committee, the applicant has been explained that the VSS can only be formed when all the villagers are unanimously agreed on Police Sabha to form the VSS over the chairmanship of Sarpanch of the Pattakumundi Gram Panchayat. But there is conflict between the villagers due to various reasons because of which formation of Police Sabha is not possible. So there are two groups and between both the rival groups there is conflict as a result of which all these things cannot take place.
No, but who has to resolve the conflict? You only have to resolve it.
That is exactly, my lord's kind of a glance to Annexure F by 4, that is the instruction. of the concerned divisional forest officer.
And we have also stated that the concerned officials are quite watchful and regularly monitoring the matter.
Even thereafter also, my lords, the plantations have been cut away. I've got that photograph, my lords. We have informed this, and thereafter we are
And
getting
your lordship is hearing another
some
PIL
photographs are taken.
regarding elephant poaching, which is posted on 25th.
Yeah,
So-
but that's more on poaching.
Yeah, that is poaching. This is just reverse to that.
Yeah, this is man-animal conflict. So,
That is what also discussed in our high-level committee, which was conducted last week,
right.
that people are also affected by this process.
Correct. What's the solution, sir, Mr. Mahapatra?
Well, solution is very simple, my lord.
May I suggest one thing?
Kind of visualize one thing. Two aspects are being raised here in this case. It can be easily resolved. One aspect is that Tahsil says, that the village, that forest officer says, this is not coming within the forest area. This is within the Tahsildar, controls Tahsildar, because it is in Rakshit Khata. But that itself, status itself records that it is jungle. Then thereafter, these instructions have come. These instructions, they say they unite together, all the officers should sit together and settle that and make a committee. Affected persons to be included. Is not that this village or that village. Those who can better protect the jungle. And because we are residing very. Can you permit me for 1 minute? Because we want a solution for that purpose. Not only
I am also
problem would not solve everything. But thing is that if this instruction, management direct this instruction, whether it's been letter and spirit has been complied with, any committee has been constituted. In the meanwhile, government also issued new notifications to constitute, making it mandatory to constitute that committee. If that committee is constituted, I think it will cater to the need of the people, and lot of problems will be solved. Let my learned friend take instruction where such committees has been framed.
As constitution of committee, which I have already stated in my counter affidavit, Police Sabha has to be conducted. There has to be
that is not there, my lord.
Otherwise, we cannot unilaterally conduct and we will.
No, that is not there in the guideline, my lords. Kindly visualize that instruction that the DFO has given, my lords.
Okay, let me give one suggestion to my lords. Let me give. Then collector is the head of all
Yes, we have
departments.
requested the collector also.
Collector may be directed to look into the matter and in accordance with the rule,
Yes.
form the committee or whatever the procedure is required. Collector may be given the responsibility because he is the head of forest department as well as revenue department, everything.
Well, sir, that order, my lords, I'm referring to clause number 3.
Yes. VSS.
Clause number 3. Efforts should be made to constitute VSS, the village level surveillance committee, if possible and permissible under JMF resolution of the state government. Then this is the solution. That is permissible. You have examined, they have examined, and thereafter they have invited to constitute that committee, and they admitted that the committee has not been constituted. Suppose I'm on one problem. Suppose one particular villages, because they are measuring persons, they are getting benefit out of that. Even one sal plantation is taken away, it amounts to 2 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 3 lakhs like this. They will do that because we are demanding it to keep it because of our protection. They will not think about it. But fact remains there should be some sort of mechanism to resolve that dispute, and we will have a committee so that the committee can protect the jungle. It is in the greater interest of the.
All right. In the order dated 2nd December 2019, this court had set out the text of the memo dated 25th August 2018.
That is
Issued by the Divisional Forest Officer, Angul Division, proposing a whole range of steps to be taken. Regarding protection of the Patakumunda for revenue forest in Chendipada Tehsil. Stop. The grievance of Mr. Dayananda Mahapatra at counsel appearing for the petitioner is that the said set of instructions are not yet being implemented and that the problem is continuing. Paragraph. In particular, he refers to para 3 of the said instructions regarding constitution of the village surveillance committee, is it?
Village surveillance committee.
BSC.
According to him, the said committee is yet to be constituted. Paragraph. Mr. D.K. Mantil under AGA states that he will file an affidavit, a further affidavit before the next date, explaining what steps have been taken to constitute the above village level committee. At his request list on 15th November.
Weekly list item number 19.
My pleasure. This petition has been filed by the local villagers by the, in the nature of PIL, my lord, and the limited grievance of those petitioners there, not to change the nature and character of the plot number 1999 and 2000 of settlement khata number 1150 and annexure 1, which is a big pond of that locality. And why they have filed, kindly have a glance. They prior to filing of the writ petition, they have approached the filed their grievance petition before the collector, district collector Balaso, and pursuant to the compliance of their grievance petition, a letter has been issued under Annexure 5 at running page 34. Kindly have a glance. Submitted by the executive officer municipality, opposite party number 5. And in that letter, he has clearly mentioned that the proposed park will be constructed over plot number 1999, 2000, 2001, 1999 by 2516 of holding number 1150, Rakita under Moja Sunot, unit number 30. My response submission is that 1999 is the embankment of the pond, and the plot number 2000 is a big pond measuring an area of 4 acre 65 decimal. And the only pond surrounded by those villages.
And page 34, kindly have a glance.
Yes.
The stand of the municipality is that the pond under plot number 2000, Kisama Jalaswa will not be affected by construction of the park. That is the annexure, the petition arrangement.
Annexure 5.
And throughout the counter we have said that.
My response submission is
In paragraph 3 also we have said clearly
in their
that municipality, without changing the nature and of the pond and to add beauty and value, page 2, paragraph 3 of the counter affidavit. So nowhere we have said that the pond will be converted to a park. It's never. It is because some encroachers are there. They want let there be no construction, no beautification. And the ROR that has been shown throughout enclosed by the encroachers. It's never effective. The pond will be made to the park.
My lord, in reply to
There's a
that,
categorical statement like that. Why should we?
yes, the category statement has been given. Therefore, I have filed the rejoinder, my lord. That they have taken plea that the pond will not be affected by any way and the renovation work is going on. Kindly have a glance. One document I have filed in my rejoinder, that is Annexure 6, running page 7. The meeting was held in the, kindly have a glance, the running page 7 of my rejoinder. What they have said, the executive officer, Balasore Municipality, Balasore being authorized by Housing and Urban Development Department, Government of Odisha, Bhubaneswar, by letter number so and so dated 30/5/2013 has been requisition in form number 1A for alienation of the government land of an area acre 6.146 decimal, that is including the pond.
How do you know?
Subsequently,
How do you know, sir?
yes,
You can't simply say. How do you know it includes the pond?
including the pond. And
How do you know that?
my lord, the schedule land of I mentioned there.
No, the last line
Another one line I am reading. After thread, bare discussion and verification of the map and schedule land, all the members selected the following schedule of land for construction of a park of villages Sunot, Balasore under Amruta Yojana, subject to approval by the collector. That is schedule land. Schedule land, both the plots have been included. 199. 199, why I am saying that embankment is very much important for the local schools,
How do
colleges.
you know it's a pond? How do you know it is a pond?
Pond 2000, my lord, plot number 2000 is a pond.
No, the last line itself can have a glance.
And both the
The
plots
nature of Jalaswa will not be changed in any manner by the construction.
This
The document that Annexure 6 is citing,
1 minute.
that reveals this.
1 minute, sir.
Madam. Sorry, madam.
There is a status quo since 2018. What has happened in the last 3 years?
Last 3 years, well, as per my instruction, the over plot number 1999, that is embankment, they have constructed the boundary wall and kept their machinery.
There was a status quo order
In spite of that, they have constructed boundary wall.
Why did you not bring it to our notice? Why did you not bring it to our notice?
That is my lord. To submit that due to corona, I could not contact that
Please,
petitioner.
please, don't give us lame excuses like this. What have you said in your rejoinder where he has said this is not in a pond, that there will be no construction over the pond? What have you said in your rejoinder?
In para 4, my lord.
Yes.
The last 4 lines in para 4. Therefore, the plea taken by the opposite party in their counter affidavit as to renovation of old tank has no basis, and it is clearly evident that the area of pond.
No, where do you get it? You are simply making a statement.
Yes.
Where is the proof for this? Where is the proof that it includes the area for a proposed park?
Proposed park in Annex 3 series, kindly have a glance in read petition.
Sir,
We have
in the counter, they have clearly said there is no such proposal to convert the pond into any parking, into a park.
that they have started the construction work. That is the photographs I have given in paper, published in the local daily newspaper. In 30 running page 32 of my read petition.
Anyway, you see in para 4 of the counter affidavit, it has been stated as under paragraph. The reply to para 4 simply makes an assertion to the contrary without any supporting document. Full stop. In this circumstances, the court is not satisfied that there is a basis, any valid basis for the petitioner's assertion that the proposed park is going to be is going to come up on a land which has been earmarked for, which has the Kisam Jalasaya. In that view of the matter, there's no purpose going to be served in continuing the status quo order. The interim order is vacated, the petition is dismissed.
Weekly list item number 20.
Okay, my lord, the matter may be disposed of.
Yes.
With a direction not to affect the change in nature and character of the pond. That is only direction may be given.
You are in item 20 also, same thing.
No, 19. My
No, 19 is over, sir.
Item number 20.
I am appearing for the petitioner and on behalf of Mr. P.K. Misra, please be allowed to place the.
Yes, please carry on.
My lord, please go through the last order. The opposite party is ordered to get the information whether any alternative land is available in that area.
Who's the opposite party?
The state.
State Pollution Control Board.
No, my lord. No, sir. This is
Chief General Manager, Orissa Power Transmission Corporation. Have they been served? Have they been served?
The Tahsildar.
yes.
No. Who's appearing for the Orissa Power Transmission Corporation? No. Constable state is one thing, sir. No notice has gone to the no notice has gone to the Power Transmission Corporation in 4 years. So how will they obey the status quo order? No notice has gone, sir. The main party is the Power Transmission Corporation.
Because we have
My lord,
already eliminated
land-
it in favor of that.
My lord,
company.
that land is to be acquired by the state. The Power Transmission Corporation Limited, that they are.
What is that to show your representations were received by the opposite parties? There's nothing to show that, sir. You say permitting the petitioners to file a fresh representation to the opposite parties and following up on such representation to seek appropriate remedies in accordance with law, the petition is disposed of. The interim order is vacated.
Weekly list item 21.
In course of the day, I am filing a rejoinder affidavit and serving the other date.
What is the matter about, sir? Tell us.
I am challenging the ultra virus of the Act and rules, my lord.
What act, sir?
That is the Odisha Act 10 of 2017, my lord.
It has no name, sir.
Yes, my lord.
Slum Dwellers Act.
Slum Dwellers Act, I am challenging.
I see. What is your ground of challenge, sir?
To declare the certificate of land right issued to the landless persons in the state of Orissa as void and inoperative.
Why?
That
What is,
means
how
we
is it
will not
hurting you, sir?
distribute any land to any landless person.
My lord, let it tomorrow, my lord. I will argue the matter on the basis of the argument. I have
Today is a very good day, sir. Today is an excellent day.
let only to
For us, tomorrow is a bad day. Today is a very good day.
My lord, I will argue today, my lord. Only pass over. Only pass over.
Pass over. All right.
Yes, yes.
My lord, it may be taken up after this civil matter 36.
Pass over.
Weekly list item 22.
Lord, item 22, brief is transferred to me. Lord, kindly delete my.
Counsel, the petitioner states that the brief has been transferred from her. She has no instructions. Dismissed.
Weekly list fresh admission item 23.
23 my please. 23 my.
23.
In this retention, I am challenging the name of the school, which was situated in my village, madam. And
we're not entertaining PILs on changing the name of school and also. This is a PIL seeking a change of name of school located in a certain village. The court does not consider these to be matters for public interest and therefore is not inclined to interfere. The petition is dismissed.
Weekly list item number 24.
None appears dismissed from opposition.
Item number 25.
Not pressed. Dismissed is not pressed.
Weekly list item number 26.
None appears dismissed from opposition.
Weekly list item number 27.
None appears dismissed from opposition.
Weekly list item number 28.
That's item 28. That is some appeal by the state. My lords, may turn to page 50. That is the impugned order. That's para 5. Mr. So-and-so learned counsel for the petitioner contended that the issue involved in this case is analogous to one involved in WPC number 16906 of 2020 and WPC 188171, which has been allowed with a judgment dated 23/21. My lords, that judgment, my lords, will find on the next page, which is at page 51. My lords, the state has, it is Miller's Rashmi Rekha Das versus State of Odisha. My lords, we have appealed against this order, and that, my lords, will find the writ appeal is at page 116, the order. This honorable court has been pleased to stay the order and admit the writ appeal, which is writ appeal number 127 of 2022.
Yes.
My humble submission is these two matters could be tagged and taken up on a.
When is that listed?
Well, there's no date is given in that matter.
No, 29th April was listed. It was listed on 29th April. What happened? Because it says list on 29th April for the consideration.
Thereafter, Millards, no date has been given.
All right. List along with writ appeal number 127 of 2022 on 1st November.
Millards, this the impugned order may be stayed because the other order.
I am appearing for the opposite party. Let them serve me a copy of my appeal memo.
All right. Notice he please. Access notice.
Yes.
Notice on stay also.
My lords,
There's no contempt, nothing.
there is a contempt. My lords. There is a contempt.
Where is that? Where have we said that?
My lord, let them serve me a copy. I will
We have already ordered that, sir.
publish.
Yes, my lords. Give it. As it is WP contempt case number 2836 of 2022. my lords.
My lord, may I submit before lordship? My lord, in that matter, they terminate me, my lord. That's why contempt arising. A writ appeal memo may be served on me. I will prepare, my lord.
Where is the contempt petition, sir?
Please. My lords, it is contempt case number 2836 of 2022. my lords.
And when is it listed?
My lords, I'll take instruction.
No, then it's okay. Then just say notice on that also. And we serve copies on him 1st November, along with that other printable.
Weekly list item number 29.
May I please, Your Lordship, turn to page 12 with the input.
Yes.
Page 12, my lord, is the input order.
No, what's the delay here?
Sorry. There is no delay.
There is a delay, sir. How much delay?
My lord. It's the order first on 11/8/2021.
234 days, sir. Para 234 days.
234 because of that COVID order that delays within that period.
Just a notice on both the.
I'm appearing for the opposite party.
So the delay can be condoned, sir?
Yes,
All right. For the reasons stated, the delay is condoned. Yes, in the main writ appeal, what's the matter?
Your Lordship, turn to page 12.
Only the copy of the writ appeal may be served on me, my lord. Yeah, we have it. Nine.
File.
All right, we say notice, Mr. Mohanty accepts notice on behalf of opposite party. For behalf that respondent to complete set of the writ appeal be served on him. List on 8th November.
Weekly list item number 30.
My lords, on behalf of Mr. Subir Palit, senior advocate, I'm praying for an adjournment, my lords.
The statement that Mr. Subir Palit, senior advocate, appearing for the appellate is in some personal difficulty. List on 22nd November.
My lords.
Weekly list for orders item 31.
Why suddenly in the middle?
31.
Item 31.
None appears to.
Weekly list item 32.
1 minute. This is a 1 minute. 31. 1 minute. You have to see which is the order dated 8/8. Says it will be decided on merit. Pass over.
31 passed over?
Yes.
Weekly list item 32.
Or 8/22. Pass over.
Weekly list item 33.
Pass over.
Weekly list item 34.
Formula on behalf of Mr. Lenka, warning time is given to remove the defects.
Defects be removed within a week. But this is a 2020 matter, sir.
Yes, my lord.
What have you been doing all these years?
And peremptorily, your lordship may allow 1 week time to file to remove the defects.
Why if his defects not been removed? When was it pointed out first? There's a delay also, right?
My lord.
How many days delay? Is there a delay? By Limitation Act. How many days delay, sir?
I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. Lenka. He has gone to attend his funeral of his friend. I am not aware of the matter more.
What is gone to attend for? What has he gone to attend, sir?
My lord.
What has he gone to attend?
His funeral of his friend, my lord.
What's the delay? The delay 178 days, sir.
Can we take up next week or any day? You will explain. Mr. Lenka will come.
There's a delay of 178 days in filing the writ appeal. The explanation given in the IA number 553 of 2020 for the delay is not satisfactory. Bracket, counsel for the appellant stated to be in some personal difficulty to pay. In the interest of justice is on 22nd November.
Weekly list item 35.
I am in second, I am the petitioner in second item matters. There I filed IA number 62220 of 2022 to implement the prospective purchaser matters as a party and accordingly to amend the writ application.
What is this matter about, sir?
Matter relating matter relating to NIL, this sale of captive mines, which has been given to the NINL while it was in a public sector concern. Now the privatization process is going on. Whether the privatization process is
investment of NINL
is already complete.
Yes.
Neelachal Ispat has already been taken over.
No, it has been not taken over, but it has been sold. But the person, the company which purchased the property, I wanted to implement in my party because these two captive mines miners, that cannot be transferred because that will be transferred, that will be through auction under the major mineral provisions miners. It cannot be given because if it was given to a public sector company, that is how it will be handed over to them.
Terms, have you seen the terms of the sale to the?
Yes, but that I have enforced. Miners should permit last date miners, kind of a glass miners last order. Order number 5.
What's the first
item? I'm not
let's see the first matter. Who's appearing in the first matter?
First matter, I do not matter. So
none appears for the petition in the first matter. Dismissal, non-prosecution. You're in the second matter.
Second matter.
Which is the order number?
Order number 5. Miners had it. There are 2 miners because of this IA was not there in the record. That is what miners directed the registry to put it in the record.
What has happened to the IA?
Miners in IA miners, I wanted to bring that miners the prospective purchaser as a party and accordingly to amend the application.
So this what you've said in the IA is completely wrong, sir. You have said the process of transfer of assets in favor of Tata Steel Long Products has commenced.
Lord, it has already been
completed.
Yes, then miners by the time I filed miners.
No, much earlier than that.
Because on the last date, the date it was fixed miners, I came to know about that fact. Thereafter, I filed this. On the date once that has been concluded, these contention have not been stated, miners.
No.
Right or wrong, miners, if it is commenced or concluded or taken away, he would be a necessary party. Because of the fact that he would be enjoying that 2 mines miners. In absence of the party matters, there cannot be a proper adjudication matters.
Who is the H1 bidder?
H1 bidder matters the opposite number to whom I want to implement, that is Tata Long.
Tata Steel long product.
Tata Steel long
The previous writ petition, I have already filed the counter on behalf of MMTC, my lord. And I have enclosed the copy of the strategic buyer approved plan. My lord, in fact, in this counter affidavit, my lord, also your lordship can find it at page 10.
Counter.
MMTC, not state.
Counter, I think I have not received any counter. Probably you have given it in first case. I have not received any counter. All right, madam. Just now I received the counter. Yes, my lords. This counter they filed today, my lords. They enclose Annex A by 1, page 10. MMTC, no? Counter affidavit by MMTC.
MMTC. I was private organ after
May I, my lords, the counter affidavit just now I received. If my lords will permit me, my lords, I will go through that.
Correct. A counter affidavit will be filed by opposite party number 5 MMTC.
My lord, in the
Mr.
first
Mahapatra
matter,
appearing if the petitioner states that he wishes to
my lord,
examine
in the first matter, I am appealing for opposite but no 6, my lord.
Union of India has already filed the counter in this case.
All right.
No, I have not received copy of the counter. Kindly serve me copy of the counter.
Yes, you will serve the whatever counter is filed, it may be exchanged between all the.
for the petition.
So far, my lords, IA is concerned, my lords, may pray, my lords, the Tata may be included, the purchaser may be included as a party, so that I will take notice in the meanwhile, my lords.
IA number 6220 of 2022. Without prejudice to the rights and conditions of the party. The application is allowed and Tata Steel Long Products Limited, bracket TSLP.
So I will file consolidated
as a party respondent.
I will file
The consolidated cost item be filed within a week. Notice will now issue to
There will be the requirement of filing of a
Returnable
consolidated REIT application, man. It's not cost settlement.
or consolidated petition.
My lord, in first matter, I am appearing for opposite but no 6, my lord.
All right. Next on 5th December.
My lords, fixing it, my lords.
5th December.
My
We list item
Appearance will not be noted, my lord.
item 36.
On item 36, I am appearing for the petitioner.
Yes.
The order dated 27/2/2012 under section 25(2) of the Hazardous Waste Management Handling and Transboundary.
I have received a copy of rejoinder filed by the petitioner. I need some
Rejoinder
time
to
to
file
take
today
instruction.
the matter. The pleadings are stated to be complete list for final hearing. 12th December.
The
Interim orders to continue.
3/4/2012.
We list item 37.
Interim orders to continue. Yeah.
No.
Interim orders.
Item 37. May
This will take some time, sir.
Yes, Mr.
It will fix it on some other day. List for final hearing on 13th December.
Pardon. 13th December.
My lord,
The interim order is there.
Or interim order to continue.
my lord, can it be earlier than that, my lord? Yes, I am ready.
All right. Take a chance, 22nd November.
My lord. Wiki list item 38.
38, my lord, I seek for an adjournment, my lord, to file the date chart, my lord.
Counsel, the appellant states that he'll file a date chart of the next date. Based on 12th December.
Weekly list item 39.
May please your lordship. This is a PIL matter, my lord. Matter controversy is relates to protection, preservation and conservation of water bodies.
That we are already dealing with it in a separate one, no sir?
Yes, there is another Mr. Gokulananda Mahapatra versus State of Orissa.
Where is that listed?
Within one. Just
This is for
I'm giving the date to court master.
Sorry?
I'm giving the date to court master. Your lordship may skip to next.
Or list along with what is that repetition number?
Yes, 13855 of 2022.
13885 of
13855
of 2022. 22. On, we'll give you the dates.
My lord.
After the file.
My lord.
13th December.
Oblige.
Weekly list item number.
But today I don't know, 2 PM or not. Today is a reference.
Item 40.
Today being a reference.
Item.
No, today since there is a reference at 2 PM, it will not be possible to take up the matter. So, yeah, list. 16th November.
16th November.
Weekly list item number 41.
An updated affidavit to be filed this month.
My lord. Yes, on 17th August 2022.
Where is that?
Chief Secretary has filed the affidavit on 17th August 2022. Para 4.
We don't have it. I think you'll have to bring it on record. The affidavit stated to have been filed on 17th August?
17th August 2022. Affidavit dated.
Be brought on record. Based on 7 September.
Okay. No, call the password matters now.
No, password.
Weekly list passed over matter. Item number 21.
21. One notes.
What is the item we called up?
21.
Yes, sir.
My lord. Since the present case is on the basis of the pure rules and law, my lord, in the present PL case, the petitioner challenging the Odisha Land Rights to Slum Dwellers Act 2017 as because the rules 13, my lord, is ultra virus on the ground that because I have specifically stated in my paragraph 18 and 17 of the writ petition, my lord. Before that, I want to draw the kind attention of this honorable court, the Transfer of Property Act, section 106, 107 and 108, my lord. Thereafter, I want to draw the kind attention of the concurrent list of entry number 6 and thereafter the state concurrent list entry number 18, my lord. What are the ingredients and why I am challenging? Because the contemplation of the settlement of the land and creation of the land right in favor of the urban slum dwellers under section 4 of the said act is ultraviolence to the constitutions of the India, as because article 256 and article 166 it has been violated by these rules, my lord. Then my lord,
what is your locus standi?
My lord, I am a conscious citizen because the document that has been provided by the state has no sanctionality in the law. Therefore, I am challenging
your interest in
and
this,
because unless and until that has been registered, that is not.
What is your interest in this matter? Why are you filing it as an individual?
My lord, as a conscious and when the law and rules are violated.
How you are prejudiced? I don't understand. If it is registered, there will be some expenditure in the sub register office. And we are giving them allotment, all slum dwellers. They are allotted for them. So how the petitioner is prejudiced by that, I don't understand. And in all the states, this practice is prevailing that I have mentioned
Without
in my
consent of the central government. Because the concurrent list section C, transfer of the property other than the agricultural land,
the question.
Registration of the deeds and documents, my lord.
Sir, what is the locus standi?
How are you aggrieved?
My lord, as a conscious citizen, the document that has been provided to the slum dwellers should be legally correct. Therefore, I am filing this, not any other. Because I am not
challenging that it is not legally correct. There is.
I am not demanding that the slum peoples are not getting, but it should be legalized. That is my contention, my lord. That is my humble submission.
No, but what is your prayer?
To declare the act as ultra-virus.
My lord, the prayer is that in fourfold I am praying that the said act shall not be declared ultra-virus to the concerned. They already issue the distributed certificate of the land rights to the landless persons in the state of Odisha shall not be declared void and inoperative. An inquiry shall not be made by an impartial investigating agency like so and so urban citizen in a hurried and unlawful manner which has deprived them from their right guaranteed under 300A and 21 of the Constitution.
So this already distributed certificate of land rights, how many people it has been distributed to? Prayer 2. Come to prayer 2, sir.
My lord.
Please come to prayer 2 in page 11.
My lord.
Kindly read it, sir. How many persons have been granted this certificates?
According to his own annexures, more than lakhs. According to his own annexures.
So today, if you were to allow your prayer, sir, should we hear them or we should not hear them?
Yes, yes.
Suppose we allow your prayer, are we supposed to hear the people whose certificates have been granted?
I only confine to my prayer at present this honorable court. Direction may be given to the state government whom they have issued that should be legalized in accordance with law.
That is a very different thing, sir. You make all kinds of prayers here. Now you say I'll confine it to something else. You're not clear then what you want.
Otherwise, there is the patas are issued that is in the term of the settlement of the land is non-act in the eyes of law if it is not becomes.
Sir, if you allow your prayer, lakhs of people will suffer, sir.
Lakhs of people are.
I have.
Yes, there is see the
How many
paper
people must have
cutting.
been given certificates?
2 ଲକ୍ଷ ଭୂମିହୀନଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆଯିବ ଜମି ପଟ୍ଟା 2 lakhs. That is already since 2017. That Honorable CM is going to grant patta to 2 lakhs slum dwellers. And they are already.
Kindly take concession 2 lakhs. Some
No, why
people.
should I? It is your
No,
admixture.
whatever it is, sir, even let us say 10,000. Can we pass this order without hearing them?
No, ma'am.
Then this whole petition itself is misconceived, sir. The prayers in the present petition, interior, question the certificates issued to landless persons in Orissa under the Orissa Land Rights to Slum Dwellers Act 2017. Obviously, such prayer cannot be granted without giving those who've been granted the certificates an opportunity of being heard. So, however, in the present petition, none of them is made a party, opposite party. So, in the circumstances, it's not possible for the court to entertain the present petition in the current form. We'll stop. If there are any specific instances that the petitioner has in mind regarding violation of any law, by the grant of such certificates to landless persons, it will be open to the petitioner to agitate, seek appropriate remedies in that regard in accordance with law. The petition is disposed of.
Weekly list pastor matter item number 31. Item 31.
None appears displayed to us over in the interest of justice. List more.
Pastor matter item 32.
None appears displayed to us over. I think we stagger it now. 12 September.
Weekly list pastor matter item 33.
None of this despite a Passover. List on 26 September.
Weekly list for hearing item number 42, CRLA 131 of 2014.
My lord, on behalf of Mr. C. Kasturi, my lord, she is suffering from viral fever, my lord. I prefer urgent.
The 2014 case, sir.
My lord,
counsel for the appellant is stated to be unwell. List on 27 September.
Weekly list hearing item number 43.
May please, your lordship. This is a case challenging the order of conviction under offense 302 and I am sample. My lord, here the deceased is a brother-in-law of the accused. There was rivalry because the accused married another lady while his first wife was alive. For that, meeting was held in village and it was all arranged by the deceased. So there was rivalry. There are some chances because of this rivalry, the police might have arrested the appellant in this offense matter. The weapon, which is a gun, is not seized, but it was explained that it was thrown to a river. So that is why it was not seized. some discrepancies are there. Some witnesses from house of the petitioner, he prepared his mind and went to the house of deceased. It was stated by the wife of the appellant. And some says he was moving from jungle towards village at that relevant point of time. In such scenario, what happened in the meantime, this appellant has already undergone 15 years, more than 15 years of imprisonment and has been released on bail. There is only one injury. It is a bullet shot. Actually, it is not bullet, it is pellet, which is ordinarily used for hunting birds. And it is always used with help of coils and some powder. What reveals from the...
No, where is the injury?
One injury.
No, where?
It was just behind side of the chest. And
so on the vital part.
Yes. Yes. If it is a vital part.
And it's an eyewitness case.
It is a eyewitness. One eyewitness is there.
PW7 is eyewitness.
What I humbly pray, my lord.
PW2 is eyewitness.
When there is only one shot, there was no resistance from any other corner. Even there was no probability of resistance immediately. And it was alleged that the appellant was armed with gun, axe, and arrow and bow. So only even if it is a case of that the death occurred due to that injury caused by the appellant, it is a case of 304, my lord, instead of 302.
How can it be, sir? This is not some on the spur of the moment. This is not grave and sudden provocation. This is a pre-planned thing, sir.
No, this pre-planned, the story of pre-planned murder.
Either you read the evidence.
Yes.
Don't simply argue like this.
Yes, ma'am.
Where is the paper book? Please come to the evidence.
The PW9 says, I saw the accused near jungle going towards the village with a gun and arrow. The wife of appellant, whose brother was killed, she says, in first page, after 6 to 7 lines, the accused being armed with gun, axe, and bow and arrow left the house saying that he will finish today Ratha Sahu, the priest. I stealthily follow my husband, but by that time I reached my parents' house. I found my brother Ratha Sahu has been murdered by gunshot.
No, we have who is the eyewitness, please?
PW7, PW2 and PW7 is the eyewitness.
Let's see what PWs 2 and 7 say.
PW7. I know the accused, Biju Vishwa. I know the Ratha Sahu who is dead. About 1.5 years back during transplantation season, at about 12 noon, I had been to the house of Ratha Sahu to collect my wages in shape of rice. When I and PW6 Sahu, the wife of Ratha Sahu, were stepping in the grocery shop, the Ratha Sahu at that time the accused fired from his gun, aiming Ratha Sahu, and hearing the sound of firing. Out of fear, I left the place. Due to that gunshot, Ratha Sahu died.
So how have we broken him in cross-examination?
Well, the pre-planned story is false. At best, it is a case of 304.
Sir, how did he suddenly fire? There's no provocation from the deceased.
There is a clear-cut motive also behind it, because at the behest of this deceased, there was a meeting was convened because this deceased, because the accused was torturing the sister of the deceased, so he had convened a meeting to outcast him. That was the reason why he had nurtured a grudge against him, and that is why he said, "The moment that I'll kill you."
but
And yet-
it was way back.
No, that is not strong.
As per the decision of the village committee, some land was allotted to the wife of the appellant by the appellant, and she was cultivating. So,
So he's supposed to have said in that, just come to page PW2's evidence. Para 1.
yes, I know the accused Biju Biswal. I also know the informant Prasanna Sahu and deceased Ratha Sahu. During Ashadha of 2003, on a Monday at about noon time, when I along with the deceased Ratha Sahu were taking meals on the veranda of house of Ratha Sahu, since I was, he is the eyewitness. There is one eyewitness.
Sir, you don't, please complete reading it.
Ratha Sahu, since I was working as field servant under him on that, the accused Biju Biswal, being armed with a country-made gun, came there and said the disease out kete meeting karibu. Saying so, he immediately
so
fired.
This is the point. So this is not as if it was not pre-planned. He is bearing a grudge about the meeting.
When police writes 161 and when
this is deposition in court, sir. This is not 161.
They say something, but the circumstance, Lordship may see, when there is nobody there to protest or but only one injury is there. He could have inflicted different blows of
this is not 304, sir.
And sudden provocation chances.
What is the sudden provocation? Nothing. You can't create it.
My lord, see, he was on the way from the jungle to village.
Yes.
Something might have.
No. This is not guesswork.
So only one shot is there. That's the only consideration if a lordship may. And after 15 years of imprisonment, he has been released. So, there is no other weapon is not seized.
My lord, he has taken these grounds at page, if your lordship will see, page 6 of the judgment, my lord. Those are the 4 grounds, the 5 grounds that you have taken. That recovery, there has been no recovery of the alleged weapon, which your lordship knows is settled principle law that when there are eyewitnesses, recovery is not non-recovery is not fatal.
Right.
Second, he is saying this at the instance of that the accused is a rustic villager, and he was provoked sufficiently by the deceased, since at the instance of the deceased, the accused was boycotted. That part has been well taken care of by the learned court below at page 16, my lord, at paras 18. But there is no sudden provocation. He had bore a grudge against him because of the meeting,
right,
and because he was torturing his sister.
All right.
Then third, he says that the gun in question meant for shooting birds and not a pistol meant for killing human, my lord. This is immaterial because it has resulted in homicide, and there's a clear-cut finding of the doctor that the death was due to the bullet injury, my lord. Fourth, he says that the prosecution witness are not reliable since enmity, my lord, admitted, and there are variants in their evidence. There are very minor discrepancy, my lord, which is not to be taken into consideration at this stage because this is a clear case of homicide without any provocation. He had a clear intention and motive to do away with the life of the accused.
All right.
And last but not least, is again reiterating on the absence of on the non-recovery of the weapon.
Right. Yes, sir. Other than that, one wound, nothing else.
So far as premeditation is concerned, my lord, it is totally fabricated.
All right. Orders reserved.
Weekly list item 44.
Item number 44, Lordship. I may pardon, Lordship. I am through a virtual mode, Lordship.
Yes.
Item number 44, item in the sub-item 3, Lordship. On behalf of Mr. Samir Kumar Mishra, I pray for 1 week time. Mr. Mishra is suffering from last 7 days.
All right. Mr. Samir Mishra stated to be unwell. List on 23rd November.
Weekly list item 45.
Item 45, my lord, I am at the outset, I am sorry. I only pray for a week time, my lord, because the case is based on the that it is the on 196, my lord. The permission has been sought for by the concerned IO. I want to take it from the LCR. Only that part, my lord, may take it next week. I am ready. Coming Monday, my lord, I am ready.
At the request of Mr. Maharashtrian. List on 28th September.
Weekly list item 46. Item 46.
Pass over.
Weekly list item 47.
Pardon, my lord. My lord, today I have engaged by Mr. Srikant Nath to argue the matter, your lordship. Your lordship, today I received the paper book also.
All right.
And
the counsel of the appellant states that he has received the paper book and has been engaged only today.
My lord, I pray for time. 2 week time.
For time, list on 27th September, sir.
Weekly list item 48.
My lord. My lord, as far as this case is concerned, I am yet to receive this paper book. This is a case of circumstantial evidence. And as in the causal it is mentioned that there are 2 paper books are prepared, for which I was expecting it to receive that. But when I contact,
go and receive it, sir. Nobody's going to come.
That is not prepared, my lord. Sir, that is not prepared. Your lordship will direct
paper book we prepared.
Beg your pardon?
The paper book we prepared forthwith and supplied to counsel for the parties.
Paper book already prepared. It is in the already prepared. Paper book is prepared. Then I have not received it. Sir, I contacted the dealing assistant in the section. He categorically told the other 3 accused persons. Paper is prepared.
It's with you.
Yes, boss. The noting is there also. Noting it is coming in the noting, but it is not prepared.
It's there.
It's there. His paper book is there, he says. The paper book prepared, we supplied to counsel for the parties forthwith. You are appearing the first matter or both the matters?
No, my lord. I am appearing for the first matter, JCRLA.
Who's appearing in the second? Mr. D. Nayak.
I may be part.
I may be pardoned, your lordship, through VC, your lordship. I am appearing in the second sub item in the same appeal.
Right.
We have not received the paper book, your lordship.
Paper book we prepared in the second matter as well and supplied to counsel for the parties. List on 2nd November.
Weekly list item 49.
Oh, bless me.
49, my lord. Yesterday, I have some personal report. My elder brother-in-law expired. So I can 1 week after any day, my lord.
Or counsel for the appellant states that he's in personal difficulty. List on 12th October.
Weekly list item 50. Item number 50.
Pardon, my lord. Item 46, my lord.
Store.
1 minute.
Be called. Item number 50.
Madam, I 49 to which date now? Just date I will take from court master.
12th October.
My lord?
12th October.
Oh, blessed.
Item number 50.
My lord, in item number 50 on behalf of TN Patnaik, I am appearing today and he is requested to the court. The case may be after 3 weeks maybe.
What's the reason, sir?
My lord?
What is the reason?
He is out of station, my lord.
He can't simply go out of station when there's a matter pending in the High Court, sir.
It is very urgent matter, my lord.
What is that urgency?
It may be some familiar work.
Counsel for the appellant stated been some personal difficulty today. List on which is order dated 5th August 2022. Paper book is also there. Paper book is also being prepared, sir. All right. Answer the appellant's statements of first list on whatever date not given. 28th November.
Pastor matter item 46.
Next.
On behalf of Mr. Mahato, his father-in-law died.
Counsel for the appellant stated means of first list on 24th November. What is the GA number? Government appeal. Let's start. It's a government appeal, na?
Yes, boss.
What is that? 1991.
Six respondents have died in the meantime.
But in 1991 matter, sir?
Of course.
31 years.
Matters.
My goodness. Tell us what it is.
I'm giving the instruction.
Weekly list for hearing item number 1.
No, whereabouts, all of them are.
Yes, all are available. And one, except clause 1, 3, 8, respondent number 1, 3, 8, 10, 11, 8, and 20. All these persons have died.
It's obviously a 302 matter.
Yes.
What is it about, sir? What is their age? We don't know about their age also. 28 respondents.
Yes, 28 respondents plus. Rest are available. Out of 8, 20 persons are available.
Tell us what the matter is about, sir. Let's see if you are going to interfere at all.
Yes. There was there is a paragraph 2 of the judgment. I'm getting informed that the motorcycle of the deceased was lying on the embankment of the canal. The concerned inspector visited there, and on receipt of such information, entered his fact in the station diary and proceeded to the spot. And let it come some other time.
No, but why should we keep on?
One person is dead in this case. Of course, there is here the charge has been
now proceed against these 20 persons. We don't even know their age now. It's a 30-year-old appeal.
Yes,
if you give us some idea
on Thursday, even I can help you.
All right, we'll stay on board.
Right.
Anyone else ready in any other matter? What we'll do is we'll rise. If somebody comes, then we call us. We'll come back.